In an ancient text referred to as the Kabbalion, one of the rules written in the Kabbalion is the principle of cause and effect, right? And what the principle states is that there is a cause for every effect and an effect for every cause. And uh, there are many different planes of causation. Chance is but a name for a law not recognized. Now, it's a pretty important quote that I think describes how the universe functions in, a pretty phenomenal way, right? A lot of people, when they have something happen to them, they like to chalk it up to possibly chance, right? When someone has something bad happen to them, they say, okay, this is probably a random event. Or something good happened to them, they say, okay, maybe I was at the right place at the right time. Now, according to this law, you know, there's a whole bunch of interactions that happen within the universe that may possibly influence things that may happen to you or may occur in your life, right? There is a scenario I think of where, you know, someone recently was possibly in a situation where their grandma passed away. And at the same time their grandma passed away, a bird came in and crashed on their window. And people are like, okay, it's pure coincidence that the bird flew in and crashed through the window. But one must also acknowledge that because of an outside event, there may be some type of force, right, kind of pushing for another event to happen in your life, right? People can sense a vibe, right? People can sense when you're doing well in life, when you're not doing so well in life. People can subtly even sense what your intentions are, right? Regardless if you tell them or not, right? So, you know, as another example, let's say a guy loses his job and he applies to another one. Instinctively, when the person goes to interview this guy, he can sense that this guy might be in a state where he needs the job more than most people because he doesn't have one readily available. Now, this is the principle of cause and effect, that for every effect that happens in the universe, for anything that has happened to you, there was a cause before that event, right? Let's say someone might have felt like targeting you in an evil way. Now, they might have instinctively felt like choosing you, but that action might have stemmed from something that you may have done that wasn't so great a long time ago. And a lot of people might have felt the urge to do something to you because of it. And